Hi Libra, how are you? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Okay, so we'll be doing a reading for you for the 22nd to the 28th of February 2023. Libra, if my voice sounds a certain way, it's because I'm still recovering a bit from being under the weather, and also I do a lot of talking normally during the days for work and of course tarot card readings. So please bear with me. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and yeah, feel free to message, as in comment. And feel free to further support the channel by becoming a YouTube Extended member on my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Okay, so Libra, we will be having an extended message to this. Not here, but you'll have to go to the Patreon page to see the extended message. So we are going to look at what is on your mind during the time between the 22nd and the 28th, and then the advice from Spirit as it may relate. Okay, so Libra coming in. Okay, Judgment. So right here, what's on your mind, it's like, what I'm sensing is you're in anticipation of a scenario or a decision. This is something that you've worked on, something that you're expecting positive results about, and you're just kind of, a lot of you Libra are kind of like saying to the universe, like, please let this be a good response, let it be a good answer. So that's definitely what's in your mind right now. You're hoping for a positive shift, a positive change towards an endeavor that you are seeking, going after, or you've already done, and now you're kind of just waiting for the results. So let's see the clarification for the Judgment. Yeah. Look at that. The 9 of Cups coming in as the clarity. This is the results you're hoping for. Wish fulfillment is traditionally like what the 9 of Cups signifies, okay? So it's like a wish fulfillment. Like, please, universe, please, oh my God, please, let it be yes, let it be yes. So this makes perfect sense as it clarifies the Judgment and the energy I felt coming from it. A lot of you Libra are waiting for clarity, or waiting for an acceptance to an endeavor. You're waiting for a yes to an investment opportunity. You're waiting for a cooperative action with other friends or relatives or co-workers or whatever the case may be, a cooperative of some sort to move forward with a project. It could be many combinations of those things. Finally, maybe getting the yes towards starting your business or getting that promotion, whatever the case may be. This is clarifying the Judgment, saying wish fulfillment. So it's a lot of positive energy coming through. So more than likely, Libra, I'd say your chances look pretty good. Your chances look very good, actually. Let's take a card to see any more on this particular understanding. It's not the part of the extended. This is just an extra. Yeah. Look at that. 7 of Cups. So Libra, what's coming through with further clarification with the Judgment and the 9 of Cups is that this wish fulfillment is definitely going to open up doors of abundance and opportunity for you. It's going to allow you to not only just dream about your ambitions and your goals and your aspirations, but it's going to allow you to now further view them as something that can become reality. Hold on for a moment. I'm busy. Something further that, sorry, I don't live alone. Okay, so something further that can come into reality. So a lot of you have been, whatever decision this is, a lot of you have been anticipating it to be a yes, so that it will afford you the opportunity to then start planning the next phases of things, of whatever the case may be, to bring in a level of abundance and purpose, further purpose and further reinforcement to your growth and your experiences in life. So this is actually a very promising start right there, Libra. So let's continue on and see what else is on your mind. Whoa. Yeah. So clearly, the main energy that's coming across here, Libra, is this wish understanding. One second. Hi, Libra. I am so sorry about that. Like I said, I do not live alone. And yeah. Okay. So, like I was saying, it seems like the main energy is definitely you're totally focused. What's in your mind? Like the only thing circling your mind is this decision towards whatever the capacity is with the judgment card that you have been painstakingly working towards. You've a lot of you have already gone through a certain level of how you would say interview process. A lot of you have already put together your business plan and presented it. You know, a lot of you have already made varying levels of transition, and some of you, or finish, you know, a test or something like that, and some of you are like have put together an understanding to move forward in an understanding that will probably take place between the 22nd and the 28th, whereby then you will be presenting for an immediate answer, whatever the case may be. So however that resonates with you, that's basically the scenario, and that's really what's all on your mind, that total focus, and it's towards this Ace of Pentacles most ardently. You are looking for resources. You are looking for investments. You are looking for security in the bank. You are looking for a higher paycheck. You are looking for financial stability, financial investments, all that kind of good stuff. You're looking for, how would I put this? For some of you, you're looking for that partnership, as it were. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles not only is signifying what's on your mind, you know, but it's also signifying that the universe is hearing your concerns. It's hearing your needs. It understands in this time frame, it understands what your focus is, and the universe is working on your behalf to try to open those doors. If anything, it is opening those doors so that this Ace of Pentacles can be manifested in your life. Okay, so it's a very, again, we have a very promising glimmer into this whole time frame. So whatever you're working on, whatever you have been working on, whatever projects or, you know, tests and all the kind of good stuff you've done, there is looking for a very strong positive outcome, Libra. Look at that. So the Four of Pentacles is clarifying what's on your mind with regarding the Ace of Pentacles, Libra. So what's coming across to me with this is that two things. A lot of you have really put a lot of your own finances into whatever endeavor this is. You've put a lot of time, effort. Some of you have possibly taken out some small loans or what have you. Some of you have made certain promises to X, Y, and Z. And there's a lot of expectancy in this process, in this goal that you are very fixated on, as it were. And you have been a lot of you have been very prudent with your actions, very, how would I put this? By the book in certain respects, like crossing your T's, making sure the I's are dotted. You've done so many things to make sure that there is a possible and oh God, my tongue tied. It's a positive and favorable outcome. And a lot of you, for the next parts of you, this is also saying that when these pentacles do start coming in, make sure to delegate these resources accordingly, okay? Because it's going to set you up for like the structure that's needed to further allow these current pentacles that are coming in to flourish, to grow, to mature. I says for some of you, this pentacle coming in, this wish fulfillment, is a starting point that kind of starts the engine, as it were, to something more abundant, more promising. And it also makes a lot of sense because we have here, for the clarification, with the Judgment and the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups, a lot of options that are going to be opened up to you that have been in your heart to finally pursue. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. When the Pentacles does come in, when that investment does come in, when the team comes together and say, yes, let's do it, whatever the case may be, you have to be prudent in your resources and your time. Okay, so let's continue on. That's a bit of extra advice right there. So let's see what the universe has to say about what's on your mind. What advice does the universe have to give you? Look at that. So what the advice is coming in is the Eight of Cups. So Libra, what's happening here is that for some of you, or a large grouping of you, this is saying you have done everything that you can do. Okay? Right now, you just need to continue moving forward with your day-to-day and not worrying too much about what the outcome will be. Okay? Move forward with a positive mindset, expecting the best. Okay? That is your intuitive mindset that's coming across. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the results. You've done everything that you can. There is no need to further stress about something that's outside of your control. Okay? But what you can do while you're moving forward from those levels of stress and anxiety and everything you have to go through in order to prepare you to get to this place, okay, where the decision is currently in the air being addressed, you can move forward with an expectancy. Okay? Those positive vibes are going to further expand and kind of vibrate with your frequency, and it will vibrate with the energies associated to the outcome. Okay? So once you continue to visualize a positive result and where you want to go, that is like one of the best things you could do at this time. Okay? And let's see the clarification for the advice for the Eight of Cups, Libra. Look at that. The Page of Swords. So this is literally saying what I've been saying. You need to visualize yourself where it is you want to be when you get that favorable outcome. You need to further make sure you have everything prepared and ready to go when that favorable outcome comes in. Okay? Because when an opportunity knocks, it's going to ask, are you ready? Okay, the Page of Swords is coming in. This is someone who is just starting a journey, but he is proven himself worthy. He is studied to show himself assured. Okay, he's ready to go at the endeavor. There is no procrastination in him. He's ready to just get started. Okay, and he's also ready to, for some of you, this is continuing. He's also ready to learn. He's also ready to adapt. He's also ready to negotiate. Okay? These are the things you should be considering and thinking about while you're in this waiting posture. Okay? So while you're waiting, what you can't control is the positive future dynamics that may come about with a favorable reply to whatever situation this is over here. Okay, Libra? That is a very poignant advice right there, because sometimes, just for an example, when you might get a green light towards presenting an understanding to an investor perhaps, and they're asking a lot of questions, some questions may come from a place where you may have not even necessarily considered, and that's why sometimes you have to reflect on what can be presented to you. Okay, and in those cases, they may even say, okay, so what's your timeline? Are you ready to start tomorrow? Are you ready to start next week? You know what I mean? They may say yes, but it's also contingent on some flexibilities regarding the timeline, regarding the resources. Okay, you have to further be ready for those scenarios. That's what the advice is saying, in whatever capacity that is. That's just an example. Okay, let's see what the next advice is, Libra, regarding you. Look at that. The Five of Cups. Yeah, so all of this is definitely towards one goal, one purpose right now you're very focused on. The Five of Cups. Like I said, a lot of you have struggled and worked hard, and a lot of times you've gotten disappointed, and it's like you're really hoping that this is the change, this is the turnaround. And like I said, there's a lot of positive energy that's saying yes, this is the turnaround point, but it's also guiding you in how to make the most of it, how to really capitalize on this turning point, okay? These 2 cups is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been working for. These full cups right here are glowing, okay? Try not to stress about it because it's right there. You're almost there, okay? This is the advice. You're almost there. The cups are being filled right now, okay? But you need to further take your time and prepare for the favorable outcome, okay? Or, as I'm sensing with some of you, actually, whereby you have a favorable outcome that you know of. It's basically there, but the structure to move forward is asking you to make sure that the foundations moving ahead is stable enough to further grow the positive outcome or the positive answer some of you, a handful of you, have already received, okay? This is the time to show yourself capable. This is the time to further manifest what has been said into action. Spirit saying, take a card. Look at that. The King of Swords. This is someone who is delegating quite intellectually, getting the systems together, making sure everybody's in their right place, making sure the agenda is being followed, the schedules are done, everything in order. Okay, Libra? That is the energy that's coming to you for a handful of you already. You're already in it. No need to dwell on the past and dwell upon past mistakes and whatever have you. This is a new opportunity now with the cups, Libra. Make the most of it. Okay? There's no time to like allow yourself to fall down into reflection of doubt for yourself. This is the time for action. You need to put in the systems and to further spur your success. Okay? That's the advice that's coming through. Make the most of it. Okay, so let's further see the clarification for the 5 of Cups and the bonus of the King of Swords, Libra. Look at that. The 5 of Wands. Like I said, it's time for action. It's time for policies, the procedures to come in. It's time for a sense of clarity, a sense of, how would I say, transparency. Okay? This is clarifying the 5 of Cups and the King of Swords. You don't need this chaos. Okay? This is what you're avoiding. Okay? You don't need to bring on these levels of stress that I sense some of you have already come from. But if you tarry in the development process, certain things may come up to cause a kilter in the situation. You're avoiding that with the energy of the King of Swords. You don't want to fall back into possible past misgivings that could have been avoided. Okay? You cannot procrastinate at this time, Libra. Okay? So let's continue on and see what the angel message is for all of this right here, the entire vibes. Look at that. The Knight of Swords. The entire vibes is basically for you to finally move forward in this endeavor. Galloping, moving swiftly, actually gaining a stride and a momentum. Okay? I'm sensing a lot of clarity and a lot of focus that's going to be coming upon you, especially towards, I sense, the end of February, early parts of March. I'm sensing that for a lot of you. Okay? You have to go with the momentum. That is the advice that's coming through with the Knight of Swords. You with the onset of the favorable outcome for the majority of you very soon, and like I said, for some of you've basically already gotten the favorable outcome and you're moving through the motions of final dynamics associated to it. Okay, and like a handful of you have already started. There is a working energy that is it has a momentum, it has a pace to it. Okay, Spirit is saying, let that energy take you. Do not stop with that energy at this time. Move in that work ethic. Move in that flow. This is the time for work. This is the time for action. This is the time to move. Okay, Libra? Let's see what the clarification for the Knight of Swords is. Look at that. Again, Libra, movement. Okay? The Knight of Wands, again with the movement, steady pace, steady gallops. Okay? Now the difference is that's coming through. The Knight of Swords is moving with a mental energy, a lot of fine tuning, a lot of quick actions, and intellectual creativity. Okay, a lot of problem solving. Okay, and the Knight of Wands is coming in with that actionable energy, putting your feet on the ground, getting where you need to go, getting delegated process done, moving like dynamics, whatever you might be moving to make sure that all the resources are in place, being a mentor or being mentored. Okay, taking in everything that you can at this time so that you can transmute intelligence and wisdom into action that is needed in whatever scenario that means for you. So you have a whole entire energy of movement, getting things done intellectually, with wisdom, and with tangibility. Okay, Libra? So I really do hope this has been encouraging for you. I think this is just great. The wish fulfillment that you're hoping for, it is coming to fruition. And there is some really good advice here that Spirit decided to share with you, especially that energy of a steady pace and momentum. Grasp on that developmental energy and don't let it go at this time. It is there for this purpose, to set you up for a strong foundation towards further abundance along the line. So Libra, if this has helped you, which I really do hope that it has, and we will take this over to the extended, which is at my Patreon page at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And of course, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, stay great. Bye.